Hello everybody, it is September and I am checking in from the PTS server today, and I'm going to do some updates on my 3.0 videos that I've made thus far. First, in this video I will be updating some errors and or omissions that I have made. Then I'm going to cover some questions from the viewers, and finally I have a ton of new information about the Misagon's hidden crate. You absolutely want to stick around for that. Okay, so let me cover some of the errors / omissions that I've made. First of all, in my underwear video, I didn't include the fact that you can actually buy serendipity stones and Cynthium stones for loyalty. In fact, you can. The serendipity stone is 300 loyalty, and the Cynthium stones cost 15, 25, or 40 for clear, vivid, lucid in that order. Thank you, Cracker GF, for pointing that out. Second, I stated that the underwear were max level divine. That is actually incorrect. They can go up to mythic. However, what actually had happened was in the live stream, Crolin said they get 4 Luna Stone slots or Luna Gem slots max at divine. So I rewatched that live stream, and in fact what he meant, or what he said, was correct. What I heard was incorrect. You get up to 4 Luna Stone slots at divine, and they never go higher, but the grade of the underwear itself can go up to mythic. Lastly, there's one thing that I didn't even cover, which was what happens to your Luna Stones that you have in your pre 3.0B underwear when you upgrade them. Well, bad news, guys. Rip your honor. If you had spent 15k honor to stick one of those stones in there, as far as I know, there's no way to remove it. When you upgrade it, it goes bye-bye. Sorry. Okay, so now let's move on to some of the questions that I received about the underwear. The first one's from Vincent Yang. He asked, what happens when they expire? Referring to the underwear. Well, that's pretty easy to answer. They work just like the costumes. As you can see here in the video, I've got a Cynthium soap and a set of underwear. You can see the timer. When I use the soap on the underwear, you'll see that the timer resets. So you just wash them just like you would a costume. Next question. Gaston asked, hey, what Luna Gems do they use? That is actually a really good question, and I'm surprised I didn't even cover that. The answer to that is any of the Luna Gems that currently go into instruments will work on underwear. If you look here in the video, I've actually socketed my underwear with the Luna Gems from the Prestige shop. Next question. Alex94 asked, what about the Spellbound underwear? Can those be exchanged? Yeah, they definitely can, and I pointed it out in the comment section, but the set that I had on PTS were actually the Spellbound version. That's a really good question, because in the previous video I only talked about the underwear that you can craft from the Proven Warriors Workbench in the Hero Halls. So good question, but yes, as you can see here at Mirage Isle, there's options to upgrade all the various kinds of underwear that you may have. And when I say upgrade, I mean switch to the Cynthiusable underwear. Next question, Punky Nagara asks, hey, the tooltip shows they're untradeable. Are you sure they're tradable? Yeah, so what happened there was when you first upgrade your underwear, they're going to come out bound. And bound and wrapped, and the reason that they're wrapped and bound is it's waiting for you to pick an archetype. You can pick the archetype melee, mage, ranged, or healing, and once you do that, they come out. If you watch further in the video, they come out and they are BOE, or bind on equip. So once you unwrap them and you choose your archetype, they are tradable. And the last question comes from Alex R, and it's about the Misagon hidden crates. He asked, what guild level is required to buy those boxes? That is a really good question. I didn't even think about that when I did that video. But the answer, as far as we know, is there's no level requirement. What I did on PTS was I asked around for some of the lower level guilds, and a member of the Harani faction by the name of King Cheese in Synergy, which is a level 4 guild, was able to buy them without any problem. So we can say absolutely for sure, if you're level 4 or above, you can buy these hidden crates. Not that you want to, but you can. You can buy these crates. You can. I don't recommend it, but you can buy these crates if you're level 4 or above, but likely any guild of any level will be able to. Okay, so let's move on to the Misagon hidden crate info that I talked about earlier. First of all, I want to thank Daisy on the PTS server. If you don't know who he is a very, very avid tester like myself. Every patch, he's there, he's testing. He is an amazing person, and him and I work together a lot to get some of this information to you. In fact, this is his information that I'm providing to you. You don't have to trust him, but I do. And if you trust me, trust the information that I'm about to give you is in fact true. Okay, so first of all, his goal was to get the merchant's costume out of these Misagon hidden crates. To that end, he had actually purchased 1,000 of these prestige crates. Let me put that in perspective for you. Not only is that more than 10 times the amount that I opened in my video, it is actually 10,000 prestige worth. And on PTS, you know that is not a trivial amount. Undoubtedly, this is a large enough sample for us to get some basic drop rate info, and it'd be pretty solid. So he had 1,000 of these bad boys, and his goal was to get that costume. Guess what? No costume. Poor bastard. He did in fact get 6 of the tradable serendipity stones, but no costume. Now, if you read the try-on patch notes posted by Celestrata, you get the impression that the serendipity stone is like the super prize. He got 6 of those. No costume. So what this basically tells us is that we can draw a conclusion that either the costume is by far the rarest item, or that the crate is not actually dropping the costume. Now, how would I get that conclusion? Well, you don't take one piece of evidence, you take multiple, and in this case we only have 2 pieces, 3 if you count mine. You got Daisy's 1,000, my 92, and neither of us saw a costume. And second of all, if you look at these patch notes, they listed them in what I would call a ascending order of rarity, meaning it went common, uncommon, rare, mega rare, and ultra rare. Well, the ultra rare item was found in about 1 out of 167 crates, whereas the mega rare, which is lower in this list, was never found. That means that costume is greater than a 1 in 1,000 or 1 in 1,092, if you put my data in there, drop rate. I mean, wow, that is just astonishing. So if you're looking for that costume and you have, I don't know, 10,000 prestige to throw at it, nah, you're not going to get it. Nah, you might get it, but you know what? Chances are you're not. So great work, Daisy. Thank you very much for the screenshots. Thank you for the spreadsheet. That's great information. I hope everybody appreciates that. Okay, all that being said, and if you take the info about the Cynthium shards being bound anyway, those boxes really blow. I mean, they suck. And I hope Tryon watches this video and investigates these claims before this patch goes live. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen. This is a short month, and this is called the February update. And with the time zone differences between Korea and US, I highly doubt XL Games will even have a chance to change anything before Trion pushes this out. And I would like to say this. If you watch this video and then you buy the Misagon Crate and you become disappointed with the shit that you get out of it, shame on you. We're giving you the information. If anything, even if Trion doesn't change anything and you watch this video, you at least have that information up front. Okay, so there you have it. In this video, we covered some error corrections / omissions. We answered questions about the underwear, and I dropped some massive data on your noggins about those stupid Misagon Crates. Those things I already felt like they were crap after I did my video, but after the data that Daisy provided me, they just suck that much more. As always, I hope this video was both informative and helpful. If you actually feel so, please remember to like or subscribe to me here on YouTube. If you are one of those people that prefer a different social media platform, you can follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Patreon. Until next time, September is saying, be well.